about the Women's Club and their 100 years.
Women's clubs are often perceived as nothing more than a social club where women gather to gossip, play cards, have a good time. Now, we really do enjoy all those things, but that's really not our main purpose.
The truth is, the first child labor laws were enacted because of the involvement of women's clubs. 90% of the public libraries in America received their start because of women's clubs, and the 19th Amendment certainly was passed because of women's involvement.
Today, the focus of women's clubs in America is on varying issues, such as missing children legislation, prevention of teen suicide, energy awareness through education, protecting endangered species, and the prevention of toxic and hazardous waste disposal.
The Federation of Women's Club is 100 years old this year, thanks to our founder, Miss Jenny June Crowley, we mentioned earlier, and we're really proud to say that the Williston General Women's Club is 75 years young this year, and the juniors turn 40.
There are many ladies who have been instrumental in the work of these clubs and in helping make Williston the unique place it is today. Meet the past presidents of the Williston Women's Club and the Williston Junior Women's Club.
There's no way in the time that we have to tell you of all of the work and accomplishments that 115 years of volunteer service in Williston has been done by the individuals and by the clubs under their leadership. As we introduce these ladies, though, we wish to share a few of the projects and activities that we have done. Beginning with Ms. Ruth Sandlin, was president in 1981 when we took the big step toward building a new clubhouse by selling the one we presently own on Noble Avenue.
Annette Corrigan, after serving as a junior president, has chaired the juniors' longest continuing project, the Community Birthday and Activity Calendar, which we publish annually.
Phyllis McCoy Griffin served as president of the juniors when the Tiny Tot Kindergarten building was begun in 1961. I think they borrowed $5,000 to build that building. Tiny Tot was the only kindergarten in Williston until the mid-70s.
A favorite project of current junior president, Evelyn Coupard, is the Williston School of Dance. The School of Dance is housed in the old Tiny Tot Kindergarten building and offers many types of dance for Williston's children.
A lady we've included that wasn't a club president, but that's because she has been so busy involved in one of our most important jobs all these years, and that's serving as our house club chairman, is Miss Barbara Sack. She continues in that role in the newly completed clubhouse that we have today.
During the term of junior president Helen Wallace, a favorite junior project was the sponsorship of the Sunland Cottage for the handicapped in Gainesville. The juniors visited the residents often, bringing them cheer and sunshine.
Sandra Walsh was instrumental in the formation of the American Field Service Student Exchange Program that we have hosted students and sent students abroad for 13 years in Williston.
A past junior president, Bobby Smith, has served as chairman of our building committee and really was the driving force that made our new building a reality. She will serve as the next president of the Williston General Women's Club.
Carol Glass has encouraged the juniors in their continued support of the March of Dimes fight against birth defects. This year, she walked 12.5 miles in the new Teen Walk Williston.
Teresa Whitehurst, the past junior president, enjoys chairing the Miss Williston contest, which the juniors hold annually in the fall of the year.
During Jetty Coon's administration, the club began evening meetings to promote more participation by the working woman, and she could attend in the evenings. Bunny Sandlin has been a past junior president twice. She is still actively involved, not only in the juniors, but in the general club, and is serving on the state level. She has held 3 previous state offices and now will be the new FFWC corresponding secretary for 1990-92.
While Barbara Pendray was a junior president, many of us experienced our first rodeo as we sold concessions to raise money for our treasury. Mary Jean Bullock, a 60's junior president, was a member of the famous chorus line from the Follies of '62, the club's first Follies.
Linda Maceras initiated a summer reading program at the Williston Public Library. It's a fun way for students to keep learning during their summer vacation.
Not only a past president, but also a past elementary school principal, Catherine Harris has encouraged many students to continue their education by applying for the Williston Women's Club Scholarship, which is given annually.
Juanita Knopf was president of the club when home mail delivery was begun. The club's promotion of this project helped spur the City Council to rename the streets so that mail could be delivered directly to our homes.
The theme for Becky Stevens' presidency was Juniors in Harmony. She followed through with that thought by co-producing the 1985 Follies, Hats Off to America.
Juniors came of age when for the first time a junior became president of the General Women's Club. Nellie Boyd, this president, brought the two clubs closer together.
This good working relationship was continued by Cookie King and evidenced by the club's 1989 State Award for Federation Interaction. During Cookie's term, the juniors also won the award as Best Junior Club in the state of Florida.
Joy Smith was a charter member of the Williston Junior Women's Club, and she served as the second club president in 1951.
Honoring an outstanding family and an outstanding citizen each year has been the pleasure of Brenda Philpott, a past junior president who has chaired both these projects.
Reba Green, the current president of the Williston Women's Club, began the first Peanut Festival in November of this past year. She and Evelyn Picard, our junior president now, had the honor of cutting the ribbon at our new clubhouse in October of 1989.
Williston is a unique place to live. We think it's a better place because of the existence of these two clubs. In addition to all these volunteer services, what do you think of the entertainment this evening provided by our members and husbands of members of these two clubs?
A lot of energy has been spent on all these projects, but we've still got a lot of energy, and there's a lot more in store as we look at the shape of things to come.